This is Uncle Momo's music reaction channel where I provide my views on talented artists from around the world, both established artists and non-established artists. And I promise you that you won't be disappointed whatsoever. So why don't you come and join me in discovering amazing, talented artists and bringing it to the forefront of my channel for us to view. Now, my next reaction, we're going to go over to Ukraine. And my last reaction of Ukraine was Yatak and Jerry Hal. And I'd like to say a massive thank you to Yatak and Jerry Hal for sending me an amazing message, and as well as answering a number of my questions regarding the music video. That was so thoughtful and wonderful of you guys. Thank you so much. As you know, I will always continue supporting Ukraine artists and Ukraine people, and information on the current situation and how we can help outside the world can help in Ukraine. Please go over to my Instagram. You do not need to follow me at all. Just if you want to ascertain some information from various artists, Ukrainian artists who are doing their own personal projects to help Ukrainian people. They're doing an absolutely amazing job. I'd like to say a big massive thank you and respect to Antitilla. You are absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, a massive big humanitarian and a massive kind-hearted person. You certainly are. Look, there are so many people that I would love to thank, but like I said, if you would like to help in any way, then please, by all means, go to my Instagram account, Uncle Momo Music Reactions, and I will send as many links as possible that I possibly can from various artists that I've sent links for any way of how we can participate and help. Also, I'll leave some in the description page as well. Anyway, look, we are going on to my first reaction, my second reaction of today. This is Artem and DOROFEEVA. What can I say? Artem has got an amazing courageous vocals, which is very kind of classical and somewhat traditional. I would say the traditional vocals. DOROFEEVA, as you know, she's just coming out of her show as a solo artist, rather than being as a group artist with her previous band. I believe that she's still signed to them. So they've come together to do this track called Damas. And there's a lot of Western people from the outside world that don't really know the history regarding Damas and why it's such a important key location area. And basically one of the reasons why this main issue has been happening. But in the description page, it says, we know that music has the ability to heal and heal. We know that it is a force, but also a mental, but also physical. By watching this video, you are helping not only yourself, but all Ukrainians affected by the war. A part of the funds from each of your screenings I transfer to humanitarian aid to affect Ukrainians to the Soborna Ukraine Foundation. Thank you, you are incredible. So that's what is on Artem's YouTube track. It says, be brave and sing for Ukraine. So that's only a little part of what I have translated. There is more, and I will copy that and put it into the description page, and I'll also put in a translation as well and translate it into English as well. So look, we go straight onto this particular track. We see what it's about. I have put the subtitles on, but I don't think the YouTube subtitles is going to help in any way, because it's just YouTube subtitles are always being crap. So if you guys find it in your heart to translate the words and send it over to myself, that'd be much appreciated. Anyway, without further ado, you know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good video, as well as your support. Can you dig it? Okay, it's a guitar ballad. Apologies that the subtitles are not on here. I'm going to look at it in a different aspect. tell me what village or city this is. I'm very much like the city. But what's going on right now in Ukraine, I didn't think there would be any kind of space for any kind of incredible music in the world. He said, I don't know. But the perseverance to go out there to make it, despite what's going on around you, is absolutely incredible. So that was Damas. Artist is DOROFEEVA and Артем Пивоваров. As you know, these two incredible artists as a solo are absolutely brilliant. Артем always brings that kind of, he can draw you in. He can seriously draw you in and feel exactly what he's feeling. DOROFEEVA is more on the kind of a dance vibe, but it's now that she's taken herself more serious because under the circumstances. So you can see a different kind of aspect to her. But what she's normally what she's normally associated with is that kind of up-tempo dance vibe. I think it's very rare that she would do a ballad song, but it's nice that Артем and DOROFEEVA came together to do a collaboration. On a particular subject which is close to everybody's heart because under the current situation and everything else. But it's one thing to do a music video and one thing to do a song. But when you're under the pressure with the climate, what's happening right back now underneath there, it's like there's no time to do a space to do recording. There's no space to record anywhere when there's things happening. So it was quite interesting to find out, when did you do this recording? How much was your determination to get this recording finished despite what was happening around yourselves? Because that's commendable in itself. Also, I'm going to read a little bit more in the description page. Артем Pivovarov and DOROFEEVA presents a sensual duet based on a poem by Shevchenko. The song Damas was created within the framework of Artem's author project, Your Poems, My Notes, for DOROFEEVA. This is the first release since at the beginning of the war. Artists present this piece of music on the 100th day of the war, the 100th day full of pain, sadness, and hope for our victory. The composition is inspired by a poem of the famous poet Taras Shevchenko. I hope I'm pronouncing the name right. Apologies if I don't. My Thoughts, 1840, an internal classic of Ukrainian literature, which is still relevant today. Special meaning. So there's a little bit of it translated. And I hope you go into the description page and translate it for yourself and all of it, because this is only, I'll say, 15% of the content that's on Artem's description page. So please, by all means, check it out. And if you are not doing, and if you want to find out how you can participate or help or send any links, then please, by all means, go to my Instagram account. Like I said, you don't need to follow. I'm not expecting you to follow, to just ascertain some information. So you can share with a number of people, especially on your Facebook account as well. But overall, this particular track, it gave me the same kind of feeling of what Yatak and Jerry Howe did. But it was more of external. See, Yatak and Jerry Howe done the kind of internal thing. It was inside a place, even though they were separated. This particular thing was external. And once again, it gave me this feeling of these two, they weren't in the same place where it was recorded, nor were they in the same location as they recorded. So hats off to the editor that made it feel that they was both in the same place. That was a wonderful job. And I think that is going to be the norm now for Ukrainian artists that want to do powerful, that want to send powerful messages and messages of encouragement, message of strength, message of risk not forget, and they're doing it any means necessary. And it is absolutely fantastic and wonderful that the level of determination to get this, to see this end, and still have the heart to be to deliver such powerful messages to the world is absolutely commendable. And for that reason, I salute you. Amazing song by two amazing people.